Welcome everybody to the April 2021 Sire Evaluation and Proofs. Another great day here at All West Select Sires. A lot of new graduates that came in this time, some bulls that have been really popular on our Young Sire genomic list, and a little bit different lines and pedigrees. So we're just going to go through some of these bulls here today and talk about them briefly here and just kind of give you an update. And as always, you can contact me or any of the All West or Select Sire staff for more information on these bulls. The first bull we're going to talk about is 7H 14125 Huey. Huey was quite a popular frazzled son in our Young Sire genomic program. He was used quite a bit in a lot of herds I know out in this area. He comes in at like number 21 or 22, I think, on the TPI list. Bull that's plus for milk at 700 pounds. He's over 119 combined fat protein. His TPI at 2771. Some of the good things on him are that he has a very balanced modern linear that people are looking for. They're not extremely big cows, just kind of right down the middle of the road with a really strong on linear traits for a rear udder height and rear udder width. And he's definitely a bull that will get a lot of use as one of the early frazzled sons out there. His dam being a silver, you can always count on silver to put udders in the pedigree through the Mogul bloodline. Next in line is another release, 7H 14195 Zeb. Zeb from the Morning View herd, same herd as King Boy and many other good bulls in the breed and bulls that we've had here at Select Sires. He is a Jedi son out of a Yoder, so a very modern pedigree for us as far as some of our top bulls that we've had here with Jedi and Yoder. He comes in at 1144 milk, over 100 pounds. It's combined fat protein, 2713 TPI. He's plus for his conception at 1.4. Again, a bull with a very nice linear when you look through, really strong udders, some stature, some openness, and some dairiness. He's plus on productive life at 5.1. One of the big kickers that we're seeing with a lot of the Jedi sons is the low cell count, and he's at 2.65. And so when we look at that, we really like that. Again, on the modern day stuff, looking for DPR, he's plus 1.6. And if I could just back up a little bit on Jedi himself, a bull that actually we're seeing an increase in people ordering him again. I don't know why, but in the last month or two, just going to herds, people's best cows, they want to go out and show me these third and fourth calf Jedi daughters. And kind of, again, reminds me of the old Planet bull. They just stay around. It's kind of a moderate linear. They were never high plus for feet and legs, but legs that are very functional and very workable. And modern day dairying, they're good dairy cows with great udders, medium size, and they last a long time. So we're seeing quite a resurgence in Jedi. Some people, tend to back off just a bit on him, being that he's a little bit low on his percentage fat. But again, it's all about a mixture of using bulls in the same mix, just like a total mix ration. Your total genetic ration mix, you got to, there's things about Jedi with the cell count, DPR, productive life, conception. You may have to give up a little bit of fat, but there's so many of the other traits that he gives that if you're using a mating program and using a balanced approach to everything, there's certainly a big use for these bulls in your program. So enough on that philosophy, and we will go on to Solution, who comes in again, another frazzled son, a sire of sons, also for Select Sire, so we'll be seeing a lot of Solution sons down the pedigree. So it's great to see him graduate as a top TPI bull. He comes in at 1,200 of milk and over 118 pounds combined fat protein. Again, a balance, kind of just right at a point for udders, type, feet and legs. If you look at the linear, again, we're seeing a lot of bulls as we've moved to this type of breeding cattle. Moderate stature, positive, slightly down the middle and everything with really good udders, great teat placement. So I think that's a good thing to look at. He's also high on productive life at 6.1. He is negative on DPR, which again comes to another thing to me, again talking about balance. I know we are extremely focused on DPR, and it is a positive tool, and I do see the effects of DPR, but I think, again, let's look at balanced breeding and a balanced program like a bull like this. Great production, balanced type, 6.1 in productive life. That means these daughters are staying in the herd. He may be negative on DPR, but they are staying positive within the herd. People like them. They are getting bred. They are producing. They are staying in. Again, and a bull that's also plus on conception himself at 1.2. Again, just taking a moderate approach, taking everything in balance. And it's kind of my new thing. We seem to get off on extremes with bulls, following the pendulum to the right, to the left, stay down the middle, stay down the center, and as I say, the pendulum comes back and forth. It's going to hit you every time it goes right and left, so don't follow fads and just try to use a balanced breeding program. So I'm sure there's a lot of places to put solution in your program, and another bonus on him is he's an A2. Next bull is a bull that actually has daughters and is one of our proven bulls, but a bull that keeps on looking good with more and more information. That's 250H 13531 totem. He's a Millington son. Again, another bull that is on the top of the TPI totem in the top 50 bulls. Plus at 644 milk, over 103 pounds combined fat protein, plus on his components. He's plus a 0.86 on type, 1.88 on udders, about 3/4 of a point on feet and legs. He's plus 1.6 on his conception, 3.8 productive life. He is plus 0.03 on DPR. He is very positive on his wellness traits at $136. You look at his linear, it's a great linear with fantastic udders. Again, Millington, his sire, a solid proven bull. Totem himself, solidly proven. His maternal grandsire, JC, was a bull that sired a tremendous balanced udders, medium-sized cows that did good for a lot of people, and then you back that up with the Planet. These just got, to me, he breeds a customer satisfaction type. There's a lot of sires there that in a stack, in a row with good udders, lots of dairiness, medium size, and daughters that made a lot of herd owners happy. So I think Totem is definitely a bull to get in your program if you haven't used yet, and again, proven very solid. The next bull is the bull that I talk about every time, and people say, here he goes again, but I'm going to talk about 250H 12961 Doc. I just find this bull to be absolutely amazing and incredible. I mean, where you use them, the daughters are the same. I can pick them out in any herd as we go through. If there's, daughters to mate and they're King Doc daughters, high percentage, I can pick them out without even seeing them. They're just dairy, really nice udder shape, strong cleft, open rib, a little set to the leg. Maybe like to see a little more depth of heel on some of them, but a bull to sire, wonderful type and production combined. He's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime type of bull. Again, he's sired by the great bull King Boy, who did a lot of great things for us and for a lot of people, and a lot of great King Boys everywhere. Again, he goes back to the queen of the breed, Roxy. If you want to study his pedigree, I still think it's incredible to have a cow from that far back that I can remember from way in the late 70s and early 80s still having such a dominant influence. Doc went up on his TPI. He's number 6 now. Again, a bull that kind of accomplishes everything, over 1,700 of milk, 137 pounds combined fat protein. He's 2836 TPI, 3.40 type, 2.41 on udders, 2.14 in feet and legs. I don't quite ever remember a bull this high in production, this high in type, with this much TPI ever being available to us. So again, hard to get semen. He's been on our list of bulls. Put your order in every month, and hopefully we can get more and more semen on him as time goes on. But that is King Doc 250H 12961. Next bull to touch on real quickly is 14H7796 Griff, the Silver Sun. That's A2, 860 of milk. It's over 2,700 daughters, I believe it is now. Yep, 2,700 daughters and over almost 300 herds. He is 860 of milk, plus on components, 111 pounds combined fat protein. His fertility keeps on getting better. His sire conception at 3.5. kind of runs at about a point on type, half a point on udders. Again, a very modern day kind of linear when you look at the bull. He's just a bull that I think a lot of people are happy with. He's been, again, another bull that has been allocated, but I would ask for the semen if you can get it. I certainly would put it in your breeding programs. Silver, Super Sire, just a really nice pedigree, a bull that's doing a good job, and just worth mentioning. And I'm doing a lot of these proven bulls this time because I've kind of looked at some of the competitors and ourselves, and our track record for bulls coming back and staying on the top of the TPI with daughters proven is a very high and very good success rate. So you can use our bulls with confidence. Next bull, again, another proven bull that I wanted to put in here is a bull 7H13740 Roland, a modest son out of a Bombero. Given, again, a little bit different pedigree. They're very nice uddered cows. He's over 129 pounds CFP, high fat percent at 0.22. His conception is plus at 0.9. He's plus 3.8 productive life. Break even on DPR, 1.7 calving ease. Again, here's a bull that ranks in the top 20 TPI bulls, right into there. He is very solid and very well proven. People can use him with confidence. It's a bull that I think would be really good to add to anybody's breeding program. Again, we talked about using bulls like Jedi or some of the Jedi sons. Here's a modest son with the high fat. Again, about balancing your breeding program and looking for genetics to make a balanced program forward for you. So I would take a good look at Roland. I have had quite a few orders on this bull recently. People are milking daughters, and they really like him. So I thought we should bring out and mention him again. The next bull who ranks right with him is our bull Millington, 7H12421. That was a sire of totems. Here we got a father and son in the top 50 bulls here in the TPI. Millington himself, sired by Miles, was a robust son that we had back some time ago, and then a Shamrock. Again, a very solid pedigree there, over 1,200 of milk with 3,100 daughters and almost 500 herds. He's 144 pounds combined fat protein, plus 0.18 on percent fat. Here's a bull that's 0.83 on type, 1.05 on udders, plus on its feet and legs. Again, a bull that productive life is 3.2. His DPR is just a slight negative at 0.5. But this is a bull, the more daughters he adds, the better his information gets. His conception is positive. Again, a bull that I think we should definitely take a look. The other thing, he's positive on most of his wellness traits. Again, a solid proven bull, lots of daughters. Got sons back in the TPI list, and he's still in there. I certainly think there's room for this kind of bull in breeding programs today. A bull that came out last time was a 7H13727 Jafari, and he kind of maybe came out just a bit too soon. Like I said, I see a resurgence of the Jedi blood just because of their workable traits that people like and the way they're staying in the herds. And this bull maybe got missed, and maybe we didn't promote him enough last time, but certainly going to promote him again. He's still on the top of the TPI top 20 bulls. Jedi son out of a Rogers. He's 1,500 of milk. He's 97 pounds combined fat protein. He's a bull, when you look again, his cell at 2.65 for stomatic cell count. Again, Jedi. You're talking about a bull that can really help improve your cell count. I know we've had some bulls in the past in the breed that maybe have been on the high side. Jed seems to do it with his seems to do it with his daughters, and seems to do it with his sons, passing on that gene to lower cell counts and increase wellness through udder care and mastitis prevention. So the also good thing on Jafari, that is something that to me is kind of overlooked, that fits a lot of people for today, is he's plus 5.8 productive life. He is plus 3 points on DPR. So he hits a lot of targets. He's minus 0.9% fat, whereas Sire is minus about 0.20. So same kind of linear if you look at Jedi's linear. So if you're trying to go forward, a little modern, a little less slight risk as far as the fat percent, but still getting that great cell count and productive life in DPR we're seeing with the Jedis. Take a look at Jafari, and hopefully you can get him into your program. Just again to mention, Helix 14H7770 still ranks as our top TPI bull for us at number 5 on the TPI list. A bull that's been number 1 for quite a few runs now. He's over 1,700 of milk, 187 pounds of combined fat and protein, which is just tremendous, plus 0.19% fat. He's 1.25 on type, almost a point on udders, and plus slight 0.19 on feet and legs. He is a bull that is plus 1.4 in productive life. Again, shows a negative 1 point on DPR, but still ranks as the number 5 bull for TPI in the breed. And again, it's about balance. When you have a bull that has a tremendous production and fat and combined fat protein together with a positive productive life, he's positive on conception. It's about, again, using a balanced bull in your program and not single trading. And don't write him off because he's minus 1.6 DPR, because he has so many great assets that rank him above a lot of bulls that are positive. So again, balanced program, total mixed genetic ration is kind of what I'm headed for these days. So next bull in our lineup we're going to talk about is a bull that 250H14134 Renegade, a bull that has a lot of hype. We were anticipating him being released this time. He does have daughters scored. You'll see there's daughters for production in there already. If you look them up, the daughters that got scored, we missed the cutoff date, so there shows 0 daughters appraised. But the type of the daughters, there's a group picture you're going to see there. Just tremendous udders. Everybody who's seen these cows just loves them. One of the Renegades that we have had pictured a lot out there in Wisconsin has just moved here to California, Turlock actually, and we'll mention her at some time later. But Renegade, again, you look at his linear, it's really balanced. The information is that his type will probably go up from his genomic type proof because they're really a nice group of cows. He's 978 of milk now with 26 daughters, 0.7% protein, 0.17% fat. Again, 139 combined fat protein, plus 0.1 on his fertility, plus 3.8 productive life, plus 1.4 DPR. He has a lot of sons in our lineup. If you look through, if you're looking for some younger Renegade sons, Renegade semen will be hard to get. There's not a problem with the bull. He's a tremendous production bull. The demand on him has been really great worldwide and here and domestically. Again, put in orders when he's on allocation, when he's available. Get your semen when you can. We will see him released in our next sire run. A few young bulls I wanted to mention real quick. First one is a 250H15525 April Day McDonald P. Red. He is a polled red bull. He's a Ronald son out of some Pat daughter. So again, there's 2 of our sires there back to back. Ronald, the bull I've talked about recently, continues to get more and more popularity. Again, a Noel Holes bull with a balanced pedigree. The Pat daughters, everybody really loved the Pat daughters. They were really good cows. They're honest cows, good production, good udder. The great thing about McDonald is that he's 400 of milk. He is plus almost 84 pounds combined fat protein. One of the things that I like about him bringing into the red breed is some of the health traits. He's only 2.57 on his cell count. He's one of the best cell count bulls in our lineup. Genetically, he's plus 4.5 productive life, slight positive on DPR at plus 0.04. A bull that's 2.30 on type, 1.73 on udder comp, 1.88 feet and legs. So I think he's going to make the really good kind that we're going to like. I think he can add some great fitness traits, health traits, DPRs, and productive life into some of the red bulls we currently have. So take a look at McDonald Red and an outcross to all the Apple bloodline we have out there. Next bull, I've had a lot of excitement and people have been trying to order, and Siemens just coming in as a bull by the name of Handshake, 7H15524. Again, a bull that is 104 combined pounds of protein. He's high fat at 0.24%. He's 2822 TPI, 3 points on type, 2.45 on udders. Just misses 2 points on feet and legs. A really great linear, a bull that's plus on productive life at 3.2. He's positive on his DPR at 0.4. Really great wellness traits at plus $220. He's a tropic son out of a Delta Lambada, back to the Seamers Monterey Hannah cow, back to the Hacker cow, same family that has brought us bulls like Hancock and Hanford and Hannes and some of those other great bulls. A little bit different pedigree line going, some different sires. A great bull to use whether you're looking for high fat and components and type, or whether you're looking for perhaps maybe using on some of your good show cattle. Take a look at Handshake. Rompin' Red is a bull I've talked about before. Just again want to mention him again. Over 1,300 of milk. A bull that is plus 2.66 type, 2.76 on udders, 1.5 on feet and legs, really great linear, plus 3.6 productive life, just a slight minus on DPR. Again, like the McDonald bull, he's a red bull with very little or any influence of any apple blood. This bull actually goes back to the Roxy family on his side through the Morning View herd again that we've mentioned earlier today. So again, some alternative to the red breeds, and a bull that's plus on his wellness traits at 153. Hanas, 7H15325. One of the reasons I put him in here currently, he had only been available sexed. He's a showcase bull. He's an A2 sire, but he is now available conventional if you're looking to use him. One of the amazing things about this bull, he's one of the high type bulls of the breed at 3.85 and 3.14 for udders, but he's 121 pounds combined fat protein. So if you're looking for those high components and you're looking for high type, a bull that's plus 1.7 productive life, you can take a look at using this bull. I think you'll find, again, a cow family that is solidly proven. He's an Excalibur son out of a King Dock, and I believe that cow may have just gone excellent. I'm not sure. She was 89 as a 2-year-old, and then the next dam, a Monterey, and then back to the Mogul Hacker cow. So again, this cow family that's having a tremendous impact on the breed and at select sires. Caviar is a bull bred here in Hilmar. Riveting Caviar, a riveting son. Riveting was a frazzled son, awaiting proof. The next dam is an IMAX, and then back to a super. Really good maternal line. He's A2, 900 of milk. He's 136 pounds combined fat protein, 4.5 productive life. Again, a great linear, a bull that shows a lot of promise as we're going forward. He's plus on some early conception rates. And again, A2 bull, a little bit different pedigree. If you're looking for something different to use, that's high TPI and plus on components. Next bull, again, another bull that came from the herd, a different dam. They're both out of IMAX dams, but different cows. Is 7H15306 Warner. Warner is at 149 combined fat and protein, 1166 of milk. Plus on his components, 2940 TPI. He's just about at a point on type. He's a 0.40 on his udder comp, positive on feet and legs. He is a legacy son out of an IMAX. Again, a kind of a modern day linear with cows not very tall, really good udders, kind of runs right down the middle, really good on his cell count. He's plus 6.4. On his productive life, just a slight minus on DPR. So these expect these to be cows that stay around and do a good job, a really good legacy son to add to your program. Moonshiner is a bull that had been a next gen bull. We've talked about him before. I just feel like this bull was a little hard to get semen and hasn't took off. I like the uniqueness of this pedigree, being a Tahiti son out of a flagship and back to a magical that was 94. It's a really nice pedigree. The bull's 1,400 of milk plus on components, 138 pounds combined fat protein. He's plus 5.5 productive life. He's plus +0.8 DPR. He's positive on his wellness traits and fitness traits. Kind of a no holes bull with a different pedigree, and I really think this is a bull that we need to wake up to. I think he's 1.6 for calving ease. I know I've got him used in herds as in their heifer program. Again, a bull that I think we really, if we can take a look at, you should fit him in somewhere because the pedigree is unique. The numbers are there, the calving ease is there, and hopefully we can see this bull get moved a little more. One of my most favorite current bulls using for people, whether it's production or type or anything I'm looking at, is a bull by the name of Captivating 250H 15156. He's over 1,000 of milk. He's 137 pounds combined fat protein plus 0.15% fat. He's plus +0.5 on his components. He's 2945 TPI. His conception rate is plus 2.3, plus 3.7 productive life, plus 1.4 DPR. He's a riveting son out of a Hotline, a top 50 TPI bull, a mogul son that has really come back and been a really great second crop bull for the breed. This bull really has no holes, whether you want to breed for type, whether you want to breed for production, TPI. He's positive on all his traits. He's positive for health traits, fitness traits. So Captivating, if you can incorporate him in your program. He's A2 also. So like I said, I just can't find much wrong with this bull. He's a bull that you really should be using. Next bull, 7H 15099 Reliant, was a bull I added in. He's a new young bull, kind of hits a lot of the positives. He's A2. He's 1,200 of milk, plus on components, 109 pounds of fat and protein, 2936 TPI. He's plus almost a point on type, 0.83 on udders, 0.68 feet and legs. He has a great conception at 2.4 plus. He's 4.8 productive life, 0.5 positive on DPR. Again, a bull with a very nice linear, runs right down the middle. I put him in, he's one of the early Huey sons out of an Achiever back to a robust dam. So a bull, I think that if you're looking for something that kind of hits everything, plus productive life, DPR, production, components, A2 Reliant will fit that part. Okay, another bull we're going to add on here and talk about is 14H 14995 Bluebird. Bluebird was another California bred bull, the Terralinda herd down there in Tulare, California, doing a great job getting some bulls into AI now. This bull is plus over 700 of milk. He's plus on his components, combined fat and protein at 90. At type, he's 0.43. He's a 1.25 on udders. He's an early solution son that we just talked about, out of a Modesty, a bull that should do us a good job. A bull that's going to sire a little bit different if you're looking to get in on an early solution son. A good California bred bull with a lot of good production traits. Let's take a look at the bull 14H 14995 Bluebird. Really quick, we're not going to go over all the bulls. We're going to just mention again the Next Gen program where these bulls are available. Contact your All West representative and sales representative. If you're not a member of Next Gen and you would like to use some of these bulls, we keep adding more and more herds every week. Definitely there's discounts and volumes on large amounts if you buy these bulls. But these are the elite bulls, the high bulls of the breed for either TPI, DPR, health traits, net merit. It's our little higher selection of bulls. There is a good group of bulls. If you look through there, they range from, I think the high is like 3,005 TPI, high net merit dollars at over 900. I think we have one there, high 800s. It's just a really solid group of bulls, high productive life. bulls that we are using for sires of sons, and we're making them available to people who want to be on the next gen program. I think you should sign. I've had a lot of people go on to it. Again, a lot of bulls to go over. We have game day, which a lot of people have used. He's 3043 on TPI, fleshing cows and special stuff. So yeah, take a look at the next gen program. Again, I thank everybody for their time today. Again, there's numerous bulls that we could talk about, but it would take hours of us sitting here doing this. Again, my views and opinions and philosophies on breeding and genetics are my own and not that of All West Select Sires, but they're very similar in type. That's why I work here, and that's why we have these bulls that I believe in and that we use so much. So again, look for a balanced breeding program. Get bulls in there that will work for you. Every operation is different. Every management is different. Every genetic background of every herd is different. Work with your sales rep and your genetic consultants and evaluators that we have here at All West or Select Sires to find the bulls that will best fit your personal needs and your market. Again, thank you, and see you next time.